podcast for you. You'll get golf tips and news off the tour, the review. Come and join us, have some fun.
Welcome to podcast 7 of 2010. We're back in Germany at Timmendorf Strand. So cheers, Pat.
Cheers, Paul.
Excellent.
Cheers, everybody.
Good job. Cheers, everybody. Got a lovely tea today.
Can you actually see anyone?
I can't see anyone. No. Can you see anyone, Pat?
No, I can't.
Can you see us at home?
I know.
No. Okay. Hold on. There we go.
Now we can see.
There you are. Excellent. So we're, as you've spotted, we're actually not in Florida anymore. We're back in wonderful Timmendorf Strand. Isn't that nice?
Great.
Unfortunately, Sven's here as well, but we've covered his face up, so that's a good thing. His hair's still showing though, so that's nice. Yeah, so great to be back at Timmendorf Strand. We've got some interesting stuff today. We're going to talk a bit about putters, because we had Frank Thomas on last week, a little interview with him, and we're going to discuss our ideas about putters. But first, Pat, as always,
on the tour, so we've got one very interesting tournament at Pebble Beach and one maybe not so interesting tournament in India. In India, Darren Beck's leading.
Excellent.
Second,
Beck.
I can't pronounce his name. So
Japanese guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, right.
Hirotsuku or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, only Darren Clark is there. Not very big names.
Surprising, with Indian food. I thought, a lot of the British players like the Indian food. I thought they'd be over there.
Yeah, but somehow they didn't go.
Yeah. A few down at the bottom who've shot some horrendous scores. I think they've had too much of the Indian food, actually. But there you go.
But we should mention Marcel Ziem, though.
We should, yeah.
He
Mr.
shot
Consistency. Yeah.
He shot a 64 in the first round, so he played really well. Then second round, sadly, he did not play quite as well. He shot a 73, so very consistent scores there. but that's the way he plays.
Something in the States?
States. AT&T Pebble Beach. I like that tournament.
Yeah, it is. Fun tournament. Yeah.
All the famous
Bill Murray's
people.
always acting up, isn't he? Yeah.
Bill Murray, and then there's quarterbacks and all sorts playing there. So Alex Chaker's leading there.
Yeah,
quite
good
interesting.
Job. Alex Chaker. So we like that, don't we?
We do like that.
You being German.
Hopefully he'll keep it better together than Marcel Ziem did. And he's playing with Strothotter.
Yeah, right.
You know about
Billy.
Strothotter.
Yeah, I know Billy very well. Yeah. Member of the board at Glencoyne. Yeah, makes fortune. Hi, Billy. Hope you're watching. If you are, which is unlikely, send us some cash. Yeah. So interesting AT&T. We always like it. Good tournament.
Yeah, and a few names there as well, like Phil Mickelson and Luke Donald's back, and
I thought Phil wasn't playing.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. All right. Good job. Excellent. So on the tour, we know what we're doing. And we said we're going to talk about putters this week.
Putters.
Right,
we like putters, don't we?
We do like putters, yeah. We've got our favourite putters. I've got my Frankly Frog here, which was Frank from last week, so you know all about that.
I've got my Scotty here.
Got Scotty. And as you can see, we like mallet putters. We like mallet putters.
We do.
For a couple of reasons. Firstly, because mallet putters have a long line on the back, like this one, and like that one. And we like that. Because it helps lining up. And if you're big into lining up, you see this Frankly Frog has got not only a line here on the back to help line up with, and you line that up to your ball. You want to show everybody a ball? We've got a ball somewhere in the snow. There we go. So you do need to be marking a ball all the way around, a line all the way around your ball, and you need to do it with one of those, like an egg cup. Don't use the one you clip on the side, because it only marks half the ball, and it's a bit difficult to line up then, we think. So mark it all the way around, and get a putter like this, right? Or that.
Yeah, these are good.
Yeah.
They've got another few things, don't they?
They do.
They need to be face balanced.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons, obviously, why mallet putters are good, because they usually are face balanced.
Yeah. And if you're trying to putt inside down the line, right, then you want that putter coming straight through, and you really don't want any twisting of the face. So go ahead and get a putter that's already built like that. If your putter is not built like that, and is built like this fella here, this is what we call a putter with toe hang. You see the toe hangs straight down. That actually promotes turning and rotation of the putter. Now, a lot of good players putt with this, but really we don't actually like that. We don't recommend you to do that. Unless you're really, really good and you know exactly what you're doing, a thin putter with a small line on the back is not good. So, goodbye for that.
Needs to look like this.
It needs to look like that. Yeah. And these we've got, on these, we'll show them the head again. Another thing about these is that these putters we choose have also got a line down here as well. like that. So they've got a line on the face too. That's why we like these. And we feel that helps you align as well, in that it gets your feet and shoulders and body all perpendicular to the aiming line too. So we like that too. That's good. And of the two, if we're going to choose a winner, what do you think?
I think I'd choose the Franklin Frog.
And why is that, Patrick?
These two weights in the back.
The weights. That makes it look like a frog. There's the frog, by the way. It looks like a frog. Like that.
Why are they so interesting, these two weights?
Because they're all the way back. And they're all the way down, which you can't really see very well. I'm going to hold it like that, but I think you can see that the weights are actually quite low down. They're not straight behind the face of the putter, they're actually low down. And having the weights back, down and apart from each other resists twisting, so it helps your moment of inertia in 3 different directions. So if you hit the ball at the bottom or the top, you get a good impact. If you hit it toe and heel, you get a good impact. So it's always going to help you get the ball solidly rolling. So actually, of the two, we probably have to go for this one, although we actually do like the Scotty, this particular Scotty.
This is very good.
Well. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the toe hang ones, but this one is very good.
However, with potting, Sven, you may show your face now. Can I have that, please? There we go. Thank you. This is a picture I took of Patrick potting. He was a bit slimmer then, and I want to tell you about this because what this really is just to show you how you get the length of a putter right. And you see, the thing is, if you've got your putter and you've got a good putting posture, and we think this is a good putting posture. Why is it good? Well, because just up here, this area here, we're saying that the head is actually pointing down looking at the ball. So the back of the neck, if I could just show you that, is actually straight like this. So as you go back and forwards, if you can imagine putting backwards and forwards with that straight neckline, you're going to be able to use a pendulum stroke. If you have your neck so far down and your arms relatively straight like this, then the putter length you need is obviously from here to the ground, right? And the lie you need is that angle right there. And I think there's a lot of confusion about what putter length people need, and the thing is, what you want to do is get in a good posture first, which is what we teach, right?
Yeah.
And then fit the putter to you, right? And don't get a putter out of the shop that feels good and mess around bending your arms and all this sort of thing. So we don't like arm bending, we don't like standing up. Have a look at this and try getting yourself in a posture like that. I think that's the big key, isn't it?
Yeah, most people tend to not get in a good posture because of too long putters, I think.
Exactly, too long putters.
They buy putters with
absolutely
35 inches, and that's just way too long. I mean, even tall people normally don't need that long of putters. So get fitted and get a proper putter, and you'll put a lot better.
Question of the week: how long is your putter? Measure your putter and find out how long it is. We want to know. Write on Facebook, write on YouTube, send us a mail at ppp@lebeda.de, and you can send us that, and we'd love to find out how long your putters are, and we'll see you next time because we're running out of time. So have a good one. Thanks a lot.
Looking forward to next.
We'll see you next time.
Week.
Right.
Cheers.
Okay. Good job.
So you didn't really think that he's going to get away with this, did you? So I just buried him in the bunker, and he's going to stay there for a while. So hope he's got a good time, because he's never going to get out of there until the snow's actually gone.